Why am I not losing weight on a low carb diet? I get asked this question very often, so I want to break it down for you today. Thanks for tuning in to Tailored Health. Let's get started. Low carb diets are all the rage, especially right now, and for good reason. I often recommend that clients do cut back on their carbs because Americans in general are eating too many of these refined flour products, from cereal in the morning to sandwiches at lunch and pasta at dinner. It is way too much of an overload, and we will get fat if we're eating that way. But there is a difference between good carbs and bad carbs, just like there's good fats and bad fats, and good protein versus bad protein. Really, just like anything. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. Why aren't you losing weight on this low carb diet? The number one thing is that you're eating too much fat. Take keto diets, for example. They are 70 to 80% fat with a reduction in carbs to 50 grams or less. And what happens here is that you're taking out a lot of those healthy food categories, such as fruits and vegetables, starchy vegetables. You're eliminating also grains and legumes. However, I don't feel that you necessarily need those to thrive. The reason that eating too much fat can be stalling your weight loss or causing you to possibly even gain weight is because fat is the most caloric dense of the macronutrients. It provides 9 calories per gram versus carbs and protein, which provide 4 calories per gram. As you can see, this is double the amount of calories for the same quantity. So you do have to be careful with your fat consumption. I am not about cutting down on fats, but I'm also not about going to the extreme of these high-fat diets, as seen in ketogenic protocols. I'll link below to a video I created on that, the health boosting benefits of fats, but also my take on the ketogenic diet. So if you're eating too many nuts in general, keto treats with coconut butters, nut butters, maybe you want to take a look at this. And although I'm not about calories in, calories out, it might be beneficial for you to plug into FitDay or MyFitnessPal, your daily intake 1-2 days, just to kind of see where you're at as far as the breakdown of macronutrients, fats, protein, and carbs, as well as the caloric intake. You might be surprised, and I return to this every now and again. I don't rely on this on a daily basis, and I think that's highly stressful and can actually work against you, but just pop in, see where you're at, so you have a basis for what you're working with. The second thing that can be going on here is that you're malnourished. If you're cutting carbs too much, you're cutting out these healthy food groups, such as fruits and vegetables. And these are your healthiest, most nutrient-dense foods. When your body is not getting the vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and proper range of all of the other phytochemicals provided by plants, it will be starved for nutrients and force you to be in this place of constant hunger and cravings, because you're not satisfying your true physiological needs. So start incorporating more of those vegetables and a moderate amount of fruits into your diet while possibly still going low carb. Maybe you incorporate a sweet potato, a winter squash, spaghetti squash, beets, carrots, some of those starchier vegetables into your regime every now and again. Practice carb cycling, where you're doing high protein or high fat, low carb some of the days, but then you're also doing high carb days and cycling through, just keeping your metabolism switched up. Another thing that can be going on here is that you're not getting good quality sleep. Complex carbohydrates boost serotonin, which is a feel-good, calming brain chemical that helps you sleep well at night. If you're not getting enough carbs in your diet, your body might not have the energy to sustain a full night of sleep. There is a lot that happens while you're sleeping. Even though it seems like a completely inactive shutdown, your body is going through a lot to detoxify, store memories, rebalance and rebuild hormones, repair cellular damage for the day. So much happens while you're sleeping, and you do need a well-balanced diet to get through that sleep. When you're not sleeping well at night, you first of all won't have great energy the next day, your mood will be affected as well, and your hormones didn't get a chance to rebuild and repair overnight, so you'll be imbalanced as far as how your body's storing fat, your metabolism, your hunger, and your cravings, as well as your blood sugar balance throughout the day. All of these are working against you when it comes to losing weight. If you're trying out a low-carb diet, good for you, that's awesome. I actually tend to eat more on the low-carb end of the spectrum as well. Carbs hold fluids, they cause you to look a little bit more puffy and inflamed. More so the wrong kind of carbs. But if you're not reaching your health goals, your weight loss goals, you might be eating too much fat, you might not be getting in enough nutrients, so your body is starved for vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and all of the other nutrients provided by food groups that you're eliminating. You might not be getting that good quality sleep, which is affecting your body composition in general. Focus on these areas, take a good look at them, have a healthier approach to the low-carb dieting. You don't have to go to the extreme of 50 grams of carbs or less. In fact, that can inhibit you from leading a long and healthy life. I hope this helped you, and if it did, like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Every week I'm coming at you with new videos that will help you lose weight, feel great, and get to your healthiest self. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.